Hey guys, this is Jen. We had a really good question on the group, and this is something I have actually needed to elaborate on, and I never have. It is how to use object on path. And it's really good for making borders. Okay, so I'm going to bring up two little objects here. I'm actually going to make this a bit smaller. Okay. So we have two objects here. Well, if you ask us a question on the page and we say object to path or object on path, well, you come here and you think object to path and you click it. Well, it didn't do anything. Thanks a lot, guys. That didn't help me, right? No, it's effects, and you'll see me type and really the all caps because that is what you have to like go to. If I say object in all caps and then the little like arrow mark merge, that's go to object, then go to merge. Okay, so when we say effects object on path, that's what we want. Okay, so you come here and look at all this stuff. Well, you can come here and you can count out 75 and hope that it's right, or you can come and click fill path. Let's click our auto preview. Well, that looks pretty good. So let's click OK. Now I could have chosen to have that removed, and we'll go through that in a minute, but let's click this. Let's come up to path and click union. That's beautiful. It's a little like doily. Okay. You can come to effects then and do a shadow layer. You can bump it up a little bit more. Click OK. I'm going to buzz this over to the side. I'm going to come up to object and I'm going to click duplicate. I'm going to give myself another one. Okay? I'm actually going to pull this back over here. Now watch, I'm going to highlight both of these. Click off the to page and I'm going to center both of them. Okay, so now they're centered to each other. So when you have two objects, when you select both of them and you click these two buttons, that aligns them with each other. Just make sure the to page is off. Okay. Now with this one, the reason I made a duplicate is because I'm going to come up here and do a back minus front. This is really important if you're doing heat transfer vinyl or any type of vinyl or any type of anything really where you don't want the bulk of the other layer behind. Okay, so now this one, I'm going to bring it back over and I will again select both of them and then just do the two middle buttons, and they're put together perfectly. Okay, what I'm trying to do is every time I do a new video now, I'm trying to incorporate all of the different educational things that you may run into. Alright, now this is a very pretty doily type image, but that's how you can do it using the object on path and all the different techniques that I just showed you. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Okay, because now you can make it on your own. Alright, so let's try another one. Let's see. Let's do a circle. Let's say you want a ring of stars. And that ring of stars has to be 6 inches around. Right? And your friends are all freaking out. They need a 6-inch circle of stars. How are they going to do that? Well, they're freaking out because in Studio they can't do it. In their Cricut Design Space or whatever it's called, they can't do it. Well, you and your ScanNCut with SureCuts a lot can whip it up in no time. Come up here to Effects, Object on Path. Fill, let's do a little auto preview. Let's bring our spacing in just a little bit so that they all touch. A little bit more. Good. I want a little bit of an overlap so that when I go to union it, it's going to stick together. Okay? So I'm going to remove the path, and click OK. Look, so there's my 6-inch circle of stars. I hope it's 6 inches. Let's see. So we got 6.9 inches. Let's decrease this. Actually, I'm just going to type it in here. There we go. That is 6 inches from tip to tip. Alrighty. And if you want it to be completely and totally even, click off the Keep Proportions. And there. Now they are completely and totally even. Come up here to Path. Oops. Okay, so now they're already unioned. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to Object. We're going to click Break Apart. Then we'll come up here to Path and then Union. There we go. Okay. So if anything like that ever happens to you when it comes up and it looks like they're all hooked together, but when you click Preview, you can definitely see that they're not hooked together, but when you go up to Path and it's not available to union them, come up here to Object and click Break Apart, highlight them all, then go up to Path and then Union. Okay? Alright. Okay. So that's the way that we can use Object on Path to create borders, whatever you need. Alright? Let's see if we can make a little pokey star. There are different things that you can use in here. All of these different things. The warp to path kind of actually warps it, like if you had a bunch of what's that stuff called, like food coloring, and you mixed it all together, it just makes it kind of swirled. And then the stretch to path length, that just stretches it way out one shape. So not really anything that we would use in our design for our scan and cut. Not really anything that you would want to use that would be effective for our cutter. Okay? But you can go ahead and try it. That's what I suggest. Try everything. See how it works. Okay? And then this won't be available. Nope. Come up to Object, Break Apart. Gotta highlight it all again, John. And then Union. And there you be. Alright guys, if you ever have any questions, you can come and find me or Nicola over at ScanNCut Canvas and Scal Help on Facebook. And if you can think of any type of video that you need, just give us a holler over there and we'll gladly do one up for you. But we've got over 300, probably 325 videos now, because we try to keep them as short as possible. But in these later videos now, I'm trying to capture everything in one, sit down. One video may have 5 or 6 different subjects in it, but it's still very quick, very short. All right, guys, you have a great day.